Hello, good evening. I hope everybody's keeping well. I've got something reflecting on my phone somewhere. Is that on the camera? Don't know. Right, just going to share this out to a couple of places. So those of you that don't know me, my name is Abby and I am an independent representative for Gel Nail Box, and I trade as Calibo Nails. Now, obviously we have this weekend the centenary coming up for the World War, so I thought that it would be very apt to actually do some simple nail poppy designs, or at least try to anyway. I haven't practiced them. I have an idea in my head of what I want. I haven't done them on my nails because I want to see how they turn out here before I decide which ones to put on. So if you are used to tuning in to me, please do drop me a hashtag #HeyAbby. If you're new to tuning in, please drop me a hashtag new. Let me know where you're tuning in from so that I can get to know you a bit better. Hi Christina, how are you, my darling? Are you keeping well? Just sharing this out to a couple of places. Right, so I've got a couple of different ideas that I want to do. Oh, my little one has smudged my nails that I had prepared. So I have a couple in white that I'm going to do. No, I should have 3 white. Where's my third white one gone? Oh, the joys of lives. Right, let's do another white one quickly then. Because I should have 3 black, 2 red, and 3 white. I did have the colours already done with the 2 layers. So that, hi Kirsty sweetheart, how are you? I had all the colours prepared so that we can save time on the live. But as lives go, they always go wrong, and I've lost one of my white ones. I'm sure I did 3 of them. So let's just do another white one quickly. So I'm hoping that I can create some different ideas that you can do yourselves at home. And I've just realised that I've forgotten to get a colour out. Honey, can you do me a favour please, babe?
What?
In my clear box, can you lift the lid, and in the trays of the nail polishes there should be a greenish coloured one. Should be a diamond one. I'm well, thank you Kirsty. Hi Alexandra, thank you for tuning in. I'm just, right, so.
No.
Is it not there?
Well, it might be, but it's not very fucking greenish.
Well, there should be another tray.
There is another tray. I just said it's one of them.
I think it's that one.
Is it one of them?
No, I think it's this one. Thank you. Right.
See, how can you ask me for it if you don't even freaking know what colour it is yourself?
I need a better green. It's the only kind of greenish that I've got, and I didn't think about that when I was planning on doing poppy designs. So I have to make do with what I've got.
Think of anything, my dear.
Now I'm being picked on by the hubby. How mean is that?
Oh.
So let's just do. Oh gosh, I thought something was breaking. Then my little one's got one of those slap band things. Who remembers those? If you are tuning in live, drop me a hello. If you're tuning in on the replay, you can't see the red live button in the top corner, do drop me a hashtag replay so that I can catch up with you afterwards. So, like I say, I've got a few ideas. We'll see how they go. Like I say, it could all go horribly wrong because I haven't actually practiced. It's all a bit, let's see if I can create the images that I have in my head in actual person. So I'm just putting some colour onto here so that I can work with it rather than working out of the bottle. I thought I'd put my red jumper on because it's very apt, but the sleeves could end up getting in the way, so let's pull those back. So the first one I want to do is going to be on a red pop. So the idea with this one is that it's going to be a poppy, main poppy, with some little bits taken out of it to create more of a shape. So we're just going to pop a couple of triangles on the sides. And kind of round the top a little bit to give it a little bit more definition. Like I say, this could all just go horribly wrong. But I was trying to think, I mean, I had a look on the internet and there are some incredible poppy designs. But you'd have to kind of be really artistic to be able to actually achieve them. And that's not me. So I thought if I could do some simple ones that people could perhaps recreate at home. Hi Joe, hi Sophia, hi Debbie. Hope everybody is keeping well. So just trying. Doesn't want to go on there. So just kind of trying to tidy it up to make a more poppy shape instead of leaving it as the main red. The next one we will do as the main red. Now I'm just going to take one of my dotting tools. You can use a bobby pin for this, you can use a cocktail stick, an orange stick, anything that kind of has got a point. And then obviously we want to put a circle in the middle. And obviously the good thing about the gels is that they don't dry until you cure them. So you can work with it until you get the effect that you desire. So here's the first one. I will put up some pictures because obviously it doesn't show very clearly, and obviously to give the idea of the poppy centre, I've just put some smaller dots around the outside. So we'll stick that one under to cure. Now the next one, bigger dotting tool actually, let's take that one. The next one is very similar but even more simple. It is literally just leaving it as... My husband has tuned in from the living room. He's sitting on the sofa behind me. So, if you want to imagine that the whole one of this is the poppy, so you're going to put your poppy in the middle, your centre of your poppy in the middle. Obviously make it a little bit larger. And then on this one, I've got a very small brush here, and I'm just going to try and pull some of the black coming out rather than doing the small dots all around. So this one is a more simple design. Like I say, I was just trying to create some different ones that different people might be able to do. I'm not sure how clearly this one's going to actually show up on the camera. That's that one, so we'll pop that under there as well. So just need to pop a top coat on just to seal it all in. Obviously I have also here, I've got some gems and some glitter, so you could jazz them up a bit if you wanted to. probably won't on the live, mainly because they're not actually the ones I've got at the moment, Gel Nail Box products. They're just some that I happened to have. So we'll try and take some pictures to actually show this more clearly, see if I can zoom in on it a bit better. So the next one I've got is going to be a white one. Getting everything in a mess now. And this red actually is called Poppy, very aptly. It's gorgeous sort of blood red colour almost. I was going to do some designs for Halloween, but never got round to it. But I thought if I did some different designs with different base colours, people could kind of do their own variations on it, take their own ideas. I mean, like I've said before, I'm not a nail tech, so I'm not kind of great at doing this, which is why I try to come up with some simple designs that people can recreate themselves. Just got some brush cleaner here, because obviously I don't want to contaminate my tools into other colours. So obviously for the white one, I want some red, because obviously the red on the other one was the actual base colour. I also want this. This isn't kind of the ideal green that I wanted. This one is actually Elsa, so it's kind of a blue green, but it's the only one that I have got, which is a shame. But we can make it work. We can make it work. This is actually from our diamond range, so it does have some sparkle in it as well. So, the first one I want to do on the white is going to be a big poppy in the centre. So again, we're going to use our dotting tool or cocktail stick or bobby pin, anything similar, to create a big circle. And then coming off of that one, obviously you want to create another circle, because the poppies are kind of like two big circles merged together. And because they don't dry, you can move the polish around until you are satisfied with how it looks. So I want that to be a little bit fat around there. I've got shaky hands again because I'm live. It always happens. Right. You alright, Kelly? How are you? So we have our basic poppy shape, which I'm going to stick under to cure. And actually, whilst that one's curing, I'm going to do the same on one of the black ones. I don't know how well the red's going to show up on the black, but I know some people like a darker nail, so I thought we'd see if we could create something to suit everybody.
Of course. Running away again.
Although that UV light is making it very difficult to see.
I forgot my leftovers. Thank you.
But the idea is that really anybody can create nail art. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's just an expression of you and who you are and your personality. And at the end of the day, you can feel as if you've achieved something. And obviously practice makes perfect as well. So the more you practice and the more you do it, the better you will get at it.
Dancing in the woods. Fair as the day she was born.
Jane Hawthorne, what say you to this accusation?
Okay, I will say that it's not as easy on the black to see.
Says he bore witness to your
So
She has lain with the devil.
we have our white one here. So obviously in the centre of that, I want to pop
You are hereby under arrest.
my centre of my poppy.
Your trial will commence on the morrow. And if thou be convicted, we will purge your kind from our community.
And with my little brush, which just need to clean that black off a bit, with the green, we want to do our little leaf.
Well, there are definitely monsters in Salem, just not the magical kind. Rose, that's ominous.
Despite the Gothic Association, the American was actually a very... Never mind.
And there we have our simple little poppy. It's a big one. So yeah, it's not come out very well on the black. But again, we want to put our leaf on.
Couldn't have been her. Could it?
Whatever it is, looks like we were right. There is magic in Salem.
Alright, let's give this thing a whirl, shall we? Giving and do us a favour and mix us up some ingredients so I can restock the old apothecary.
I
will you?
think with the black,
Yeah, I'll be just a minute, mate.
because it's quite dark, I think I will actually pop a gem.
3 ounces of frost.
I've got here some black gems. Hi Kaylee, how are you? Hi Kieran, how are you?
Spellbook, bound in human skin.
Hope you're all keeping well. Oh, I need to get some new tweezers.
Watch the football.
Right.
Game's on already, mate. You want to mar my company? What you call me? You know?
Ah, I've got gems flying everywhere.
Sweetheart, you see, I don't like to share my space any more than you, but
Can you sugar it with red glitter?
why are you here?
Well, see, now I'm going to sound really silly. What do you mean by sugar it with red glitter?
Well, we just
Just kind of do red glitter. I do have some red glitter, but it isn't gel nail box. So I'm just going to pop a little drop of glue in the middle there.
And I agree with you in theory, but we still have
I may have a play with some black ones and the red glitter afterwards, and I'm just going to pick the gem up. She says it's not wanting to pick up, which means my glue's going to dry. Oh, come on, right. Go that way.
The incident was enough to convince the public that witches were real.
whatever it is, James at the center of it.
Oh, hang on a minute. You said that she was gagged.
Yeah.
Did any of you actually hear her cast the spell? Is the spell that a verbal game
Put that one under there.
Was there anyone else there?
And then we put our top coat on the white one.
The daughter.
We're good, thank you, Kieran. Haven't seen you for a while. When's the next family event? Because that's normally when we see you, isn't it?
Well, look who's starting to care.
But I am not wearing a costume. I'll see you later, big man.
So that's our white one there. The next one I want to do, oh, I need to wait for that one to cure. Getting in a tiswas now. Let me have some coffee. That might calm me down a bit.
Is that you?
I'll cure these ones. I think I'll have a bit more of a play with the black later, so I'll leave the blacks for now.
Yeah, thank you for not mentioning the show.
But I will see if I can make it more effective another way later
I
on.
decided to extend my trip.
But we shall do the white ones.
Possibly be living a little bit.
Nan's birthday. Okay.
Well, here's a fun fact about sending a present.
Is it a red poppy you have done on black? If so, before curing, sprinkle red glitter. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Kirsty. But I'm not great with glitter. You something that I'm learning, so I will have a play with those. So what we shall do is we'll carry on with the white ones. So this one, I didn't clean it before I did that, so let me just, because I now have black in my red, let's wipe that off, give some more red. We're going to do, hi Alison, how are you darling, hope you're well. This one we're going to do some little poppies all over. So we're just going to take our dotting tool, and these ones are just going to be small, so you should be able to overlap the circles quite easily. You right, little man? What you got? Oh, you got your slap band still. You can come up and have a look in a minute, but please don't touch anything. And stay there for a sec. You watching? That's fine, you can watch, but please don't touch. I'm alright, thank you, Alison. Hi Jenny, how are you? Are you keeping well, and Paul? Yeah, Nanny Jenny's on the phone. She's saying hello. You going to say hi, Nanny?
Hi, Nanny.
Did you hear that, Jen? Right, so now I want my small one.
I'm not Jenny.
Oh, you can only see me, darling. Right, so we've got our little ones all over, so we'll pop that in there and cure that. What, you can't actually see, Nanny. There we go. Hold on. Come here. Up. Oh. There we go. Covered in tomato soup. No, don't put it under there, darling.
Why?
Because that's curing. You've not really missed anything, Alison. I'm just trying to... Can we not put that under there? I'm just trying to create some different poppy ideas that people can try and create at home. So we started with one that was a red base, and then just took some shapes out of it to make it more poppy shaped. And then... Oh, Cass, darling, can we... No. Oh, my God. Right, honey, can you take Cass away, please? He's just spilt gems everywhere. Sorry, darling. That's all right. I know you didn't mean to, baby. It's fine. I'll clear it up in a minute. It's fine, darling. It's fine, baby. We can clear it up in a minute, all right? It's fine. Accidents happen. Hey. It's okay. The joys of lives, eh? Right, I now have black gems everywhere. Right, so we're going to obviously take the smaller dotting tool to put, and I'm just about to get knocked on the elbow. We're going to put the middle into this poppies.
You don't want to do that. Then why wouldn't we? Because Prudence and I share a bond. You send me to hell, she goes right down with me. These people want to send
It goes everywhere, doesn't it, Kirsty?
hell, don't you, dearie?
Oh, and hi, Faye. I'll wave at Faye.
To make them go away. As you wish.
So we have our black dots, and I think we can probably get away with just putting a little line, because it's very small, it doesn't need to be perfect detail. Just pop a little line of green just to represent the leaf. And obviously you can make them as big or as small as you would like, and you can obviously take more time over it than what I am. I actually quite like that one.
I don't like your call.
I will turn the camera around at the end and hope that it shows it a bit clearer. Gosh, is it 2 now, Kieran? That's gone really quickly. Just clearing out all my gems from underneath. Right. Can we see that? Not very clearly, can we? I'll turn the camera around at the end. Right. Now, the last one I want to do, I kind of created accidentally a while ago. I should have got out the original nail pop in case it goes terribly wrong. But
Alright guys, remember the 3 C's of pitching. Confidence.
you got cracked ribs. How have you managed that? Through coughing.
Wait a second, that's
So, the first thing we're going to do
Secret government project.
is we're going to use the green to create some grass effect at the bottom.
you don't have to do this.
So just literally sweep your brush upwards
We're here to save your mother.
to create strokes of green.
As you wish.
And then because we're not going anywhere near it,
When you need me.
we're going to go up the top again. We're going to create some larger poppies than we did on the last one,
Where am I?
but not as big
Just until we can get
as the first one.
Heidi wonders these past days meant like godmother sent by the Lord. Which go first?
The terror, he'll only get worse, Kieran. Sorry. What's the matter, Cass, darling?
Alright guys, remember the 3 C's of pitching. Confidence. Charisma.
Please don't play with the gems, baby. We'll put them away in a minute. But we can't do it because we're on video and we will be here forever putting away gems.
I can't go in there, Ava. I will make this worse.
Come on, Nate, your family. How bad could it be?
So I shall probably just do 3.
Your money.
No, Josh.
Cass, darling, can we leave them alone, please?
Gary, you know my part of the pitch, right?
Okay,
No.
maybe I can do this alone.
No, look at this guy. He's got confidence. He's got charisma. He's got...
Yeah, that one's supposed to be on there, darling. That one's stuck on there.
Not gonna want to go into that. Back up.
Oh, the joys.
Gary, you're in.
Alright, Director Sharp. Let's give him the old ham and eggs. The godmother was telling the truth.
So we've got 3. I'm going to pop that underneath there. Right, Cass, darling, please. Mummy is... No, that one doesn't need to go under the light, baby.
Why?
Because it doesn't. Obviously, I'm curing between colours if we're going to be touching with another colour, because you can run the colours into each other, which I don't really want.
See, we can't.
Mama,
Check the historical record. Jane Hawthorne
I shall play with some glitter on the black.
We can't change that. So we're just gonna let them
Let's see what I can come up with that.
Sarah, this is exactly what it's like when I'm around.
You've just pulled my gem off.
Faithfully persecuting someone
That's
just because they're
a
different. While other people just
But it was supposed to be stuck on it.
I don't want it to be done like this either. I'm sorry, but you
Nanny says, hello, Cass. Nanny loves you.
little promise that we can
You can say, hi, Nanny. I love you too.
from her godmother.
There you go.
Meantime, we just let her think.
Did you hear that? So, we want to pop our black in the middle of our poppies.
We're here to save you, Jane. Who are they? We need to go. now.
And then I want to take the green again and give them
Look,
some
I get you're
leaves.
scared, but I can protect you. You need to trust me. Come, please.
I've just had my arm knocked.
But I cannot go. These people are insane.
Okay, night, Jen. Go and have some dinner.
They are afraid.
I'll be having mine when I've done this. The gems are all over the other side where you knocked them over. Right, now I want to clean that brush off because I'm going to use the black with the brush.
And I will not
Yes, I did think about the soldiers, Kieran. I did have a look, but
allow powers.
I'm not an artist and I'm not a nail tech. So if I can find a simple way,
I
What, that the gems were going to go everywhere?
Mama, it's gone. Mama, lost.
No, they're all over the other side, darling. So now I'm going to take the black. And we're just going to go very finely up towards the poppies. But it doesn't have to join.
Lost.
It's just to give a bit more definition. No, we're not going to touch that. Right, Chris, I kind of really need him away.
Yes, come here, please.
Cassie, yeah, go and take those. Go and take the little post-it notes and play with them. So, that's really bad
Cass,
focus.
come here, please.
I'll turn the camera around in a
Come here, I'll
sec.
get you a chocolate.
Thou must go with haste.
Go see Daddy. Go on.
Come here.
Out from behind the... Yeah, okay, I'll have that. Thank you. I'll have the paper. Okay, thank you. I love you too. Right. You've made me lose track. That one's curing with the top coat. Right. I'll turn the camera around in a sec and hopefully we can get a better light on them. They're not great, I'm afraid, because I keep being knocked on the elbow by the
Cass.
delightful little child who's now trying to squeeze through a gap about 2 inches behind the chair. And he's now stuck a gem on... Oh, what have you done? Oh, the joys. Right, that's that one, that's that one. So, top coat on this one.
Cass.
And then we can turn the camera around. I do apologise. You gotta love lives when you've got children around. I thought I'd try and do it a little bit earlier because it gives me more time to then have my dinner and get ready to go to work. And Sunday, actually, as well, I've got a great opportunity. I'm actually going over to Belgium for the centenary celebrations. So my friend's daughter wants to go. So I am driving her over there. So that should be really interesting. Quite looking forward to that. But I will have a play with some red glitter. Like I say, it's not gel nail box glitter, but I can pop that on and show you. I must remember also to get a green, because my green isn't, well, it's kind of a bluey green. It's nice that it's got the glitter, but, and also you must remember, if you are doing things like this, to clean your tools. Otherwise they'll go hard and also you'll transfer and contaminate the polishes and things. Right, that's that one. So let me just clean this last one. Excuse me. So where are we now? Wednesday. We are getting very close to Christmas. Is there anybody out there that has actually done all their Christmas shopping? I hope there isn't anybody that has, because that would just make me feel really bad. So, see if we can turn this camera round. Hi Hannah, how are you, darling? Hi Karen. So let's spin this round. Okay, so this one is kind of a bit of a disaster. This was our black with our red. It did have a gem in the middle, but little man, he's drawled on it as well. Has actually pulled the gem off the middle. But I'm going to have a play with some red glitter, see if I can make that more effective. This was the first one we did. It's just taking some shapes out of the side to kind of make the nail shape look more like a poppy. And then obviously in the centre, some smaller black dots as well, just to give the effect of a poppy. That could probably done with a second coat on that. Then we did this one, which is just treating the whole nail as if it's a poppy. And then I just took a very small fine detail brush and just pulled some of the black out from the centre, just to give more of an effect of the centre of the poppy. So that one's really, really simple for anybody to do. Then we did the white one with the main poppy. Obviously, if I was doing it myself, I'd have paid a bit more attention to tidying up the edges. A little bit of green for the leaf. You could obviously do a stem on it as well in the green. You could pop a gem in the middle instead of just a black polished dot. Another one's quite simple. Then we did the tiny poppies. So again, they are very easy. Just literally 2 big dots for the red kind of overlapping. And then a little dot with the black. And then obviously a bit of the green. Don't have to do the green, but that one worked quite well. And then the last one was a bit more like a poppy field with the grass effect at the bottom. Slightly larger poppies. They probably could have done with being a little bit bigger actually. And then just taking the black up to create more of a stem. If I had a darker green, I'd have used green rather than the black to create the stems. But there are some simple ideas. I was going to do similar ones on the black, but like I say, it's not very effective, so I should probably try and redo the one I did on the black but use glitter instead. So I'm going to have a play because I want to do my nails. But hopefully, like I say, I didn't practice any of these beforehand, so it hasn't gone too badly. But they're all a bit in the shadow there. Let's move over slightly. There we have some simple designs that if I can do them and I'm not an artist or a nail tech, you can definitely recreate something yourself at home. So it is obviously the centenary celebrations this Sunday. The minis alternative to leopard print. Yeah, the mini ones have actually come out really nicely, Roseanne. I've got no idea how to do leopard print. I still haven't learnt that because I've never been a big fan of animal print myself, but I must learn because although I don't like it, it doesn't mean that other people don't. So it'd be useful to show them how to do it themselves. But yeah, the centenary celebrations, the Sunday, obviously, if you hadn't figured already, actually does fall on the 11th of the 11th. And I will be in Belgium. I can imagine it's going to be quite an emotional thing with lots of people, like a mini canvas painting. Yeah, it's actually really simple. I did one very similar to that, kind of when I first got the kit, and it turned out really, really well. I was just making flowers, but instead of the 2 dots kind of combined together, I did 4 little dots to make a flower, and I was so impressed with how it came out. But I hope, obviously, you have found some use in that and found it hilarious that I've got black beads everywhere. Literally, right, I'll show you, look. Let me turn this around. I have beads all over my laptop. They're all in between the keys. They're all under the laptop. They're everywhere. So I'm going to have some real fun trying to clean those up. But he thought he was in trouble. Like I said to him, accidents happen, bless him. It's not a problem, we can do that. So if you have enjoyed that, please drop me some hearts. And if you have got any value from it, I'd appreciate it if you could share it with your friends. And I thank you very much indeed for tuning in. If you have anything planned for this weekend, let me know what you're up to. And I shall catch up with you also. I'm trying to pick all these gems off. It's going to be a nightmare, oh my days. So obviously, if you would like to purchase any of the bits and pieces to create these have actually been made without using a lot of colours. Obviously, what have I got? 1, 2, 4. 4 colours you can get away if you want to do the green. But the black and the white are so versatile. They make loads of different options for different colours and things as well. So I shall love you and leave you. Stop trying to pick these up whilst everybody's still watching and go and get some dinner as well. So have a fantastic rest of the week, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye bye. Yeah, please do, Kieran. I'll catch up with you in a minute when we've finished on here. All right, darling. Cheers. Bye.